Matt, welcome to the first episode of what we're calling Behind the News.
Thanks, Sam. Always exciting to join you and share what we can to help the viewers and listeners to, impact their day-to-day life and see if we can add some value, as always.
Tell us, what have you seen in some of the areas where the agency operates?
I'll give you a real quick snapshot. So let's go state by state. Perth, holding very well and strong still. Sydney and Melbourne's come obviously right off. Tasmania, it's come back a bit as well. And South Australia is still very strong right now. Canberra, about same as it was sort of like, let's say, beginning of this year, but probably not as bullish as it was the 12 months before. So we've got a few phenomenons there. Queensland is definitely, in my view, probably the strongest market right now in Australia.
My numbers say, again, going back over some of our stories, that there's about $200 billion worth of fixed loans which will revert to variable about that time, which is quite a lot.
So in that same Commonwealth Bank snapshot report I saw, what was interesting was because they're charting consumer spending. So that shows to me people still buying things, furniture, etc., goods, cars, etc. Services, the trend was going down, like quite dramatically. So that's movies, restaurants, discretionary spending.
All across Australia, we've seen rental laws changing and things like that. Do you think investors are just going, too hard, I'm out of here, I'm going to go and put my money somewhere else?
Well, a lot of them have actually taken the rental properties off the market and their kids have moved in there. So there's another thing, I don't know if the market has noticed that, but because, we've had a couple of owners say, hey, listen, I'm taking it off the market and kid's going to move in or what have you. And a lot of them that have sold their properties have moved into their rental properties whilst they're waiting, and they might have a view that the market's going to come back further before they actually look to buy a bit later on or what have you. So there's a very noisy marketplace in the rental space at the moment.
If you were King Charles right now taking on this new leadership role of a business, because the royal family is a business, let's face it, what sort of approach would you be taking? The
Queen had basically she was viewed as a safe pair of hands. They're all now panicking because she's not there and it's Charles. Now, he's going to take a long way to try and replace that safe pair of hands and he'll just take it on. But I think from a leadership, I'd be making quick profile plans behind me if I was him. Charles and Camilla, with respect to both of them, are not really headline grabbers compared to... So if you want to keep the royal business in the marketplace, what's going to grab the headlines?